So I'm just looking at the stats here. Our power play is 1 for 11 in the past 2 games. I guess the Habs want to play Washington. First off, guys, sorry for my hiatus, but I'm back. So I'm going to talk about basically the last 2 games, and there's pretty much 2 words that come to my mind. Squandered opportunity. Saturday night, the Habs go into the shootout against the Leafs, and with a win, they would have propelled themselves to 80 points, which would have put them in 5th place, and they go ahead and lose that game. And then tonight, a dismal performance against the Ottawa Senators, another game which would have thrown them into 5th place. Now, I know the Habs have been fabulous over the last, month or so, but at the same point, these are the types of games that you've really got to win. I know it's great to go and beat teams below you in the standings, but again, these are the games that you really need to take. And I don't know if you saw tonight's game against the Senators, but it was just weird. The Habs had scoring chances that they would score in 9 times out of 10. I mean, you have guys like Volchenkov just falling and happening to block a shot. That stuff doesn't happen. Kostitsyn comes out of the penalty box and overskates a breakaway. Again, that normally doesn't happen. For all the talk about the Habs power play, it's been absolutely terrible the last 2 games. On Saturday night, they were 0 for 5 until they get a late power play against the Leafs, and then they finally scored to go 1 for 6. And then tonight, 0 for 5. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, Mike Camilleri is out, and Marc-Andre Bergeron is out. Which leads me to my next point. In a game that was as important as tonight's game, wouldn't you think Mike Camilleri would be playing? I mean, he gets medical clearance, so I'm not really sure why he's not playing. Are we saving him for a busy week? Which I sort of get, but at the same point, this is a game that the Habs really could have used. On a team where your main strength is the power play, you kind of think it would be nice to have your leading scorer, don't you? For 2 teams really battling out a playoff spot, I didn't think that tonight really had a playoff feel to it at all. The first period was really slow and lethargic. I mean, shots were 6-5, I believe, Ottawa at the end of the first period. But it wasn't just that. It was passes were bouncing off of sticks. Nobody can complete 2 passes in a row. There really just wasn't any intensity. Second period I thought was a lot more exciting, and I counted the scoring chances as, Montreal, what was it, like 10-3 in scoring chances? But at the end of the day, scoring chances that you don't count equal, well, nothing. Wednesday night, the Habs are going to take on the Buffalo Sabres, and you really would like to think that they're going to get back to their winning ways and go back to the things that they were doing over that winning streak, like capitalizing on their power play chances. So we'll see if this little mini, I don't even want to call it a slump, because really, that's not what I would call it. They've just been unlucky. So until next time, thanks again for watching, and subscribe, and I promise there'll be more beef in my next video, because tonight I'm just, frustrated. 5th place was so close.